This was the most devout way to offer incense at the Shaolin temple. A person had to force the iron gate open with his fingers to finish the offering. The new man thought it was easy and went forward to push like the others. But in an instant, he realized something was wrong. He could not get through at all. He was about to give up when a monk grabbed him and smashed him through the iron gate. In that moment, the man screamed from the burn of the incense burner, and his hand got stuck inside and could not be pulled out. The monk believed he was fated with the temple and gave him another chance. As long as he could walk across the sand pit, he would count as half a disciple. In the sand pit, if he stepped wrong even once, iron rings would trap his feet. He was so scared that he turned around to run, but when he saw the footprints on the ground, he suddenly had an idea. However, the monk noticed it and immediately told the disciples to raise dust and cover all the footprints. They thought the man had no way now, but he quickly changed his words and claimed he was a Shaolin disciple from the north. He said he came to exchange martial arts, and the way of walking through the sand pit was different on both sides. As he spoke, he stuck close behind a monk and followed him across the sand pit. Unexpectedly, the fake disciple got in like that. But once inside, he froze. The monks were either practicing with wooden dummies or training their bodies. Some were practicing iron head skills. Just watching them made his head hurt. Then he saw someone stepping on tiles, and it seemed easier, so he stepped on them too, not knowing there was oil under the tiles. He slipped instantly. When the abbot saw he had learned his lesson, he finally came out. After learning that the man was the abbot, the fake disciple immediately knelt and hoped to become his student. Although the abbot knew the man had faked his identity, he did not expose him. He only gave him a strange condition. As long as he washed his head clean, he could enter the Shaolin temple as a disciple. Of course, he was not supposed to wash directly. He had to throw stones into the well and rely on the splashing water to wash his head. The man picked up a 300 gene stone and threw it in to try washing his head, but there was too little water. He had no choice but to pull the stone back up and smash it down with more force. This time, he barely washed off the dandruff, but it was still not fully clean. Luckily, after he understood the technique, he began to control the angle of the splash and used a handstand to wash the back of his head. Over time, his head washing skill improved more and more. He could even wash his body. However, even like that, he still could not join the Shaolin temple. The abbot made a new demand. Before joining, he had to build bamboo sheds for 36 rooms. This was even harder, but for the sake of practicing martial arts, he had no choice but to agree. Unexpectedly, while tying the bamboo, the man discovered that the senior brother's moves were the same as the tying techniques. He found it interesting and copied them directly. Although his arms were covered with cuts from the bamboo strips, his speed became very fast.